Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening show as usual. And today in this part of the cricket show, we are looking at the third and final test which is happening between South Africa and England in the Investec Test Series, which is played at the Mecca of English cricket, the Lord's Cricket Ground, where South Africans are the ones who are batting first. But horns have been even, I would say, with South Africa right now 259 for 7. Probably we are coming to the end of day's play, probably another 3 overs left before it will be stumps on day one of this third test. And then we look at three teams which have actually selected that team for the World Cup. One is Australia, the other is Zimbabwe, which has recently come in, and also the Bangladesh team has been announced for the ICC 2020 World Cup. So first we'll have a look at that, then I will come back to this England versus South Africa game so that I can give you the close of play score. So let's first look at the first team, and that would be Australia. Australia have selected the 2020 team. As far as the Australian selection is concerned, what they have done is they have basically stuck to the same team that is going to play against Pakistan, the United Arab Emirates, and that really shows that Australia is really looking out for a good performance from Australia in the one-day internationals and 2020, which is going to be played against Pakistan, United Arab Emirates, and that is the base. So probably anyone who is playing that particular all those young players who are actually playing in that particular series would be closely watched by the selectors, and that would be the way for them to go and give them their chance in the big league as far as the T20 World Cup is concerned. As far as Australia is concerned, what they have done is they have gone for a T20 specialist. As you know, Glenn Maxwell, in fact, he's a very young bloke, and he actually holds the record for the fastest 50 in domestic overs international cricket in history in Australia, slamming a 50 of just 19 deliveries when he did this to Tasmania. So he is there, and he's a complete package. He's a total all-rounder. He's a wonderful fielder, and his bowling, he bowls right arm off spin, so he's a total package. And then they also have another all-rounder, Daniel Christian, included into the team. And Daniel Christian also, you know, he's a bits and pieces player. He does everything. And what they have done is they have gone for one more player. I'll tell you the name. Let's look at the team. David Warner and Shane Watson, they are all selecting themselves. Matthew Wade would be the wicket keeper. David Hussey, the Hussey brothers are there. George Bailey will be the captain, will be leading the side. Cameron White, as you know, he has been doing very well in the Big Bash League. He did well in the IPL, so that has really given him the nod ahead of a lot of others, I would say. So Cameron White, that's a good thing. So they have a lot of all-rounders if you look at the team. Cameron White, Daniel Christian, Glenn Maxwell. Oh, Brad Hogg is back. So Brad Hogg, as you know, even though age is not a bar as the Australia feel that Brad Hogg, even though he's old, he's delivering the goods. That's what matters. He did that in the IPL. He did that in the Big Bash. He has the same level of enthusiasm that he has normally. As you know, Brad Hogg, when he takes a wicket, he's really pumped up, and that's what it is. So Brad Hogg has been given a chance here. And then Xavier Doherty, the left-arm spinner, Clint McKay, Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins, and Ben Hilfenhaus. Now, Clint McKay, he's not playing in the match against Pakistan in the United Arab Emirates. He's been replaced by the former bowling coach of Australia, Craig McDermott's son. Alistair McDermott is just 19, bowls with lots of raw pace, and when you see him, he looks a real replica of his father, Craig McDermott. So he will be the one who will be playing, and so he gets an opportunity there to play against Pakistan and United Arab Emirates, but doesn't find, Clint McKay, probably they wanted him to be fit for the World Cup, the big thing, and Clint McKay will be there in the World Cup. Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins. Patrick Cummins is bowled raw pace, and Ben Hilfenhaus, who is one of those wily bowlers, and he's the most experienced, I would say. So, but there's no place for Mitchell Johnson. Well, so now let me look at the and there are a lot of all-rounders. There's a lot of left-hand, right-hand combinations, which makes it very difficult for the opposition. So Australia looking absolutely strong in this particular setup. Now we'll go to the next team, and the next team that I'm looking at is Bangladesh. Bangladesh will know Mushfiqur Rahim, Captain Mahmudullah, Tamim Iqbal, Mohammad Ashraf. And Mohammad Ashraf gets a chance because he has been doing well of late. Junaid Siddiqui, Jaharul Islam, Shakib Al Hassan, Nazir Hussain, Ziaur Rahman. Watch out for this bloke, Ziaur Rahman. He has been, according to me, he has become a pinch hitter for the team. because Ziaur Rahman believes in dealing in only boundaries and sixes, and he has been doing that. He did it in all those matches which they played against Ireland, all the other teams, Scotland. He definitely showed his wares, and Ziaur Rahman is very young, and he would be the one to watch, according to me, because he's a good hitter of the ball, and I would say he's a real T20 specialist there. So that really adds a lot of ammunition to this Bangladesh squad. Elias Sini, the left-arm spinner, who did well there, as you know, and he gets his first chance in a T20 World Cup for Elias Sani. Abdul Razzaq, as you know about him. Mashraf and Murtaza makes his way back into the squad. Shafiul Islam, Farhad Reza is the other inclusion. He's a bowler, medium fast bowler, and also is a good all-rounder, and Abul Hassan. So that's the team composition as far as Bangladesh is concerned. Now, as far as Zimbabwe is concerned, the team has just been announced, and the team says Brendan Taylor is the captain. They have Vusi Subhan and Hamilton Masgada, who form a very, very formidable opening pair. Stuart Matsikenyeri, Malcolm Waller, Elton Chugumbra is a good hitter of the ball, is a good bowler too. Craig Irvine has been doing well in the English county circuit. Graham Creamer, the spinners, will play a great role there. Graham Creamer, the right arm leg spinner. Ray Price, the left arm spinner. Kyle Jarvis, the pace bowler. Chris Pofu has been doing well of late. Richard Muzange is the one who has been included. So he's the new face. He's just 21-year-old. He's a medium pacer. He has been included in the team. And then Brian Vittori gets his first T20 World Cup. Prosper Utsaya and Foster Mutizwa. So this is the team as far as Zimbabwe is concerned. Now what I'm going to do is, before my YouTube broadcast runs, I'm just going to talk about this match. Right now, the score stands. South Africa were the ones who actually won the toss and elected to bat. And South Africa currently are 362 for 7. Today, England had the wood over South Africans by actually getting 4 wickets down for just 54 runs. A lot of controversies, a lot of umpiring decisions coming in. The decision was reviewed. There was a doubt about Jack Scally's decision. I'll talk about that. It was Graham's, and as far as England were concerned, England left out Bresnan, and they went for Graham Swan. So Graham Swan was drafted into the team, and as you know, England are without Kevin Peterson. South Africa, Graham Smith was the first to go today, but again the decision was reviewed, and then he was given out. Caught behind by Pryor with the bowling of Anderson for 14, and the breakthrough was provided by James Anderson. Albert Peterson was out gloving a ball down the leg side to Pryor with the bowling of Finn for 22 with 4 fours, and Finn was the man who came in and knocked off 3 wickets pretty quickly. From 22 for 1 they slumped to 54 for 4 thanks to Stephen Finn coming in and getting some wickets. Hashim Amla got a beautiful ball which Hashim Amla missed, and the stumps were struck by Finn, and Hashim Amla was walking bowled by Finn for 13. And Jack Scally's was a controversial decision, which was he was caught behind by Finn, caught behind the bowling of Finn, but Jack Scally's was absolutely disappointed, and why not? Probably there was a lot of distance between the bat and the ball, and probably the third umpire thought that it has struck the bat, and Callis was declared out. Caught Pryor bowled Finn, and Finn had taken 3 wickets. After that, the ship was steadied by A.B. de Villiers and Jack Rudolph, who put down a very good partnership of more than 50 runs with A.B. de Villiers, but A.B. de Villiers was a victim as Anderson got him with a beautiful catch taken by slip by the slip position, where James Cook Jimmy Cook actually took a very, very good catch in the slips of the bowling of Anderson for 27 with 6 fours. Jack Rudolph was the one that had a very good fruitful partnership of 72 runs, with Jack Rudolph and A.B. de Villiers slowly trying to stem the tide from 105 for Y. They took it as far as 163 was concerned, but then the wicket to go was Jack Rudolph after making 42 runs with 5 fours. He got a ball from Swan, which Jack Rudolph couldn't read it properly. It was clean bowled by Swan for 42, and that made the score 163 for 6. And then the lower order really whacked, because after Jack Rudolph went, it was J.P. Dumini's turn to come in, and J.P. Dumini joined. It was once Rudolph and J.P. Dumini and Brown Fernandez went on to put up a very good partnership. They took on the score from 163 to 235, with Fernandez playing some good strokes. In fact, he's still there, not out on 46 with 5 fours. Dale Steyn is not out on 21 with 3 fours. And Dumini, after making a very well-made 61 with 6 fours, departed, caught behind the bowling of Anderson for 61, 262 for 7 currently. Probably, I'm just trying to see how many overs are there. Probably we have still 2 more overs to go before close of play. The bowling figures: Anderson 23 overs 5 maidens, 58 runs and 3 wickets. The wickets have been shared by James Anderson 3 for 58, Stephen Finn 16.4 overs 2 maidens, 3 for 68, and Graham Swan 22 overs 6 maidens, 1 for 53. None for 57 for Broad, 20 overs 4 maidens, none for 57, 6 overs 1 maiden, none for 14 for Jonathan Trott, and that is the score right now, 262 for 7. I'll just try to see whether I can go live to the ground and give you some scores. Let me check whether I can do that, as Dumini played a very good knock. Yes, that's stumps on day 1. So stumps on day 1, South Africa have just closed. The last ball has been bowled by Finn to Steen, and I think the batsmen have offered the bad light to the players as they troop off. As stumps on day 1, South Africa winning the toss and batting first at close of play on the third and final test of the Investec Test Series against England. Finish at 262 for 7, with Dale Steyn not out on 21 with 3 boundaries. Vernon Philander has played a very good hand. He's coming back on that very good knock that he hit in the tour game, and he's right now not out on 46 of 64 balls with 5 fours. He has done a wonderful job. South Africa finished at 262 for 7 on day 1. So, well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, on this note I will have to end up my cricket show for today. Sorry that I had to cover the ICC World T20 teams which were selected. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.